Laura J from fuckskinny@fskinny.com, and today is the first of 6 challenges that I'm going to issue to you every week for the next 6 weeks that's going to help you move into being your healthiest, most vibrant, and sexiest self. This is a pretty good setup leading into the new year, don't you think? So we're going to begin with challenge number 1, and the topic for challenge number 1 is let's talk about sexy. Yeah, let's talk about sexy. I think that sexy is actually kind of the pink elephant in the room in the discussion of healthy versus skinny. And I know that when I had my epiphany first fuck skinny moment where I realized that healthy and skinny were not the same thing, I also had this moment where I almost panicked because for the longest time, this third really important thing about being skinny, which is feeling sexy, was like kind of mushed up in there with those things. And I realized, oh my God, if becoming healthy doesn't make me skinny, how am I ever gonna feel sexy? And that was a huge problem for me because I realized that every time I looked in the mirror, I was pretty rude to myself. I was really mean, in fact, when I would look at pictures of myself or ever catch my reflection in a mirror. My eyes immediately went to my biggest flaws or whatever it is that I perceived as a flaw. I would name it. I would be like, flaw, you belly, you inches I can pinch, you are a flaw, you are not sexy, or I would notice, my zits or how my hair looked that day or whatever, and like if it was out of place or it wasn't the thing that I wanted it to be, I would be mean about it and rude about it. And I was like I said, like 95% of the time I was being mean and rude to myself. And I realized that I had to change that like pronto if I was going to agree that the truth is that healthy and skinny are not the same thing. And so I had to start somewhere. And that is going to be your challenge, is to start in the place that I started. And so here's the thing, here's the secret. It's not really that big of a secret. I'm going to ask you to do one thing, and that is look in the mirror every day until you find one thing that you like, and I want you to compliment yourself. I know that that's actually a big ask, especially for some of us who are in the habit of being mean every time we look in the mirror instead of nice. And I know that when it's not your habit, that it's hard to do. Like, it was really hard to do when I started, but it got a lot easier as time went by. So it can be one little thing. It could be, I like the way my eyes look today. Me, my eyes are looking good. It could be, hey, the way that this shirt sort of rolls off my curves today, that's pretty sexy. You're looking good, me. Or whether it's just something like, I like my nose, or I like the way my hair looks today. The most important thing, it's not to be like, oh my God, everything about me is so amazing. The most important thing is to just get in that habit of looking for the good thing. So that's your challenge for 1 week, looking in the mirror every day until you find that one thing, that one compliment that you're going to give yourself. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait until next week when you get challenge number 2. And until then, I love you guys.